All right. So I gotta talk to this. That woman at home just gave me a video for y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a bitch, but I ain't gonna give y'all the whole thing. But what I know that she watches Shira 7. Everybody know that Shira 7 is a witch. Shira 7 will even tell you that herself. Anybody that's watching Shira 7, if your girl won't stop watching Shira 7, it's over with, man. It's over with. And I'm not trying to hear like that's the same thing as what we talk about in the manosphere. It's not. You know why she says sprinkle, sprinkle? That's like spell talk. That's why she says that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's almost like she done programmed her mouth to cast the spell. She was saying stuff to me like all the negative energy that you put towards me is gonna come back on you. Now, who says that for the conversation that was being had? All day she been talking down on my channel. She thinks that y'all bots. Like I'm sitting telling her, that's why I just can't, man. Any of y'all dudes that's in this situation that I'm in, you just gonna have to leave them kids, man, before you get yourself in trouble. When your wife gets curious, you'll know it. You'll know it. This how it start out. It starts out with flirting that appears to be innocent. Guy sending her flowers on YouTube. Her sending guys flowers on YouTube. It start out with stuff like that. It start out with every time you look up, she in some dude's face. This been going on since I've known her. It has. So I made a comment. Now, like I said, I ain't gonna get into everything about the house. Get ready to move. That's what I said. Now keep in mind that I've been trying to keep everybody together, you know, with knowing that me and her ain't there. Said, look, we all come over to Arizona, so on and so forth. That's what I said. I ain't going to Arizona and stuff. Now my kids saying this stuff. They ain't going. So, had a little argument, a little disagreement. Because ain't nobody finna try to send nothing my way. I done had many women. I done cheated on these women. I done, in some ways, mistreated them. I don't never recall any of them trying to put anything or hoping anything comes back to me. I picked the wrong one. That's just all it is. Sometimes it happens, man. Because a woman, anytime a woman wants bad to come your way, that ain't the one. I'm going to tell you flat out. That ain't the one. Let me go up here. Because even if you're not going to be with a chick, she shouldn't want all this bad stuff to happen to you. Letting that stuff come out of her mouth. Like all this stuff. Ain't nothing coming back on me. Nothing. That's why I tell y'all, when you start falling out, you know it's over. Do not stay for them kids. That's when guys be getting in trouble. For all I know, it could be somebody else in the picture. But if he is, though, he's a coward. Because these guys are literally be hiding, putting stuff in women's ear. That's why I don't like side dudes. Side dude is simp. They'll be literally causing conflict between two people just so they can get their penis wet. Ain't no way in hell I'm ever being that dude. Never have, never will be. Never. Ain't no way I'm even, if I know somebody dealing with somebody, when I see wedding ring, all that, done. I don't even try to get with them. Because side dude is not it. Not it. I done battled YouTube, other people for years. Finally got monetized. Channel finally got monetized, stuff like that. And it's like, she been talking down on the channel. Why you making all that content? Ain't nobody even watching it. Stuff like that. Dude. That's why I be telling y'all. If you to this point where y'all just back and forth, where she always trying to tell you what to do, but not doing her parts as a wife. And then you add disrespect to that. You don't know what she doing to that. You just need to get on out of there. And if anybody try to talk down on you, you tell them the whole story. Put it all out there. All she could say about me is I done had failed business things. But I always came back. I always bounced back. She want me to work a job. She don't want me to try to get my dream. But that's how some of these women is. And you never know why they like that, other than they get comfortable and they don't want to do nothing but sit around and do nothing. That's how some of them is. You don't know why. Now, granted, excellent mother. So I'm not saying she don't do nothing. I'm talking about in the scheme of getting that money. This is why I come on here and I tell y'all, that marriage stuff, get that out your head, man. It could be worse for you. It could be worse. Y'all need to let that go, man. Look at Tyrese. Look at me. Look at Tom Brady. Look at Dr. Dre. You got plenty of examples. Look at Coach Greg. Look at J.R. Wisdom. People getting on here telling their stories. How many more examples do you need to know and understand that sometime when you bring these women under your roof, everything changed. We was totally different till we moved in together. That's how it always is. The more you commit to them, the more you decommit to yourself and everything else. And I would never give her that satisfaction that if somebody came along that was decent, that I would just dog them out. No. But I learned there ain't gonna be no marriage license, and I'm gonna be ready to dump at a moment's notice. The first sign of real trouble, it's over. Ain't gonna be no sticking it out 15 years, sticking it out 20 years. She forgave me more when I was doing more than when I stopped doing all that stuff. That's how they do. Tell me I'm wrong. Come in the comments. Did your wife treat you better when you was at your worst in terms of whether or not you was a thug or a criminal, stuff like that? Everything that happened, she never forgave. She don't need to be with nobody. If you can't forgive, you don't need to be in no relationship. Because every argument, everything that happened is just going to be building up. And what is a woman going to do? I'm going to tell you what she going to do. She going to lack sexually. She ain't going to want to do it. When she do it, it's just to shut you up. And as her grudge increases, she's going to shut down all the way. And can't no woman that ain't giving their husband none tell me she ain't holding a grudge. That's why she doing that, because she's holding grudges. Women who don't have sex with their husband are holding grudges. Every single one of them. I've seen dudes do the worst stuff and still getting it. Because they woman might not like what they do, might not like what they say, but if they woman is not holding a grudge against them, she's still gonna do that stuff. When they start using sex, weaponizing sex against a man, it's because they are holding grudges. And if they holding grudges, let me tell you how that works spiritually. Since all these witches out here want to act like they know how everything works spiritually, let me tell you how it works spiritually. When a person is holding a grudge against you, you have to cut the tie with them, because it's going to block everything that has to do with both of y'all. You think you working it out? Tell me something. How things going for you? You come up short a little more, don't you? You better off by yourself than to have any form of covenant with people who don't respect you, don't like you. And this talking about jobs too. Holding grudges against you. You ain't gonna accomplish nothing. You gotta cut all them ties. You need to, some of y'all need to go have that talk. Like, look, if you gonna hold a grudge against me, we need to end this right now. That's why I served up that separation paper. There ain't no way, because I knew how this worked. I had to separate, but see, now I gotta to go the next step. I gotta go the next step now, because now she trying to send stuff my way. All the negative, what negative energy? All the negative energy is gonna come back to you. Never in my life. I could see back in the day when you getting shootouts and stuff and fighting and stuff, one of them saying that. But I can't see somebody to just have that hovering in them. And I know you watching a witch. You listening to witches talking down on the Bible. Well, look, somewhere you done fell off. I still believe in the Bible. Of course, that's not everything, but it's enough for us to make it. It's enough power in there for us to believe in. You done, hey, listen. That little witch stuff, come on with it. Let's see. Come on with it. See, people be thinking that the Most High feels about you like they do. That's why I say, come on with it. I know the Most High got me. Because you don't? Listen. And then she be watching a gay prophet, listening to him. Shira 7 and a gay prophet. I could go in, but the purpose of this video is not to go in. The purpose of this video is just so y'all can see a little more about how this married thing is. So y'all can see it. People don't be wanting people to know those little dirty secrets. What are you gonna say? You was watching porn, you be watching porn? Everybody know I watch porn. See, when I first started watching porn again, she never forgave me for that. But you got to realize, a person go from sex anytime they want to sex just merely from one person. Everybody ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't ashamed to admit that I watch porn. And I'm gonna watch it until a woman literally put it on me to the point where it's meaningless for me to watch it. I'm gonna watch it all the way up until that point. A lazy sex woman, yep, I'm gonna still be watching it. What you gonna do about it? Wish bad on me? It ain't gonna come my way. The Most High already know. You wanna go real deep? You wanna get deep? Thoughts are thoughts. You say, well, the Bible said the thought of foolishness is sin. Okay, what other scriptures can you put with that? Because the Bible makes it clear that sin involves work. It involves work. And those works can't just be thoughts in your head. These people is nuts. If all of y'all know the Bible so much, why is the world the way it is? Because some of y'all got more. Okay, let me clarify this question. Let me direct this question to full-time ministry preachers. You got all the time in the world to change the world. Why ain't it changing? Some of us got to work. You don't. Where you work at? The world ain't changing on your watch. All you do, this is bad. This is bad. This is not bad. That ain't gonna change the world. That ain't gonna change the world. Dude, don't let nobody coax you into marriage. You might have the one that start out great and then become your worst enemy. Don't even like you at all. And then remember what I say, when a person don't like you, you ain't gonna like them either. Show me one incident where a person was aware that a person didn't like them and they liked it them. You can't. You don't know such a person because it don't happen. Most people who don't like you, you don't like them either. This is how you know somebody don't like you, but they not telling you. If they, everything you think and everything you say they against it, that's because they don't like you. If they always trying to make everything like it's your fault, they don't like you. I shouldn't have never got married. At least, well, I can't say never. Because I had a lot of women that was way more, she was never into me. I done had women that were way more, that's how we be though. We always pick the one that we have to fight to get that's not even into us to start. That's why I tell y'all, man, the things I tell y'all on this channel. You got to get with the one who into you. And if she change her mind, you change yours. But don't try to get with somebody and try to make them be into you. See, I know that now. That's how I know, like if I'm talking to somebody, they not into me, and you know, you could tell, you just stop calling them. It's easy. Cause see, now I know that. And here we go with this. See, now I know that. So, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Cause see, now I know. I know how a woman act when she into you. If you gotta keep calling her, she not calling you back, she got an excuse, she's showing you somebody else is either there or she not into you. Don't force it. Don't try to mac your way, game your way, because you're gonna end up like this, I'm telling you. When they reject you, brush it off. Keep going. Keep going, man. She trying to play hard to get, I'm gonna get her. Yeah, all right. All right. She gonna tell them what I said to her. Like I said, when I said, get ready to move. I told her, I said, you trying to put stuff in their head. That ain't the first time. If any of my kids see this, just know, this ain't about you. Ain't nothing against you. Ain't nobody turning against you. Nobody leaving you behind. Just know, I gotta go. It be like that, man. It be like that. If you stick around, you gonna get in trouble. When you see, I know this. See, people be always trying to tell me, oh, you shouldn't have did that. When I get this feeling I got right now, it's time to go. I don't be trying to hear nothing. I'll quit on the spot. I had this feeling with the Willoughby house when my supervisor hung up in my face, and we got part 2 coming. Stay tuned.